Hi, I'm meteorologist Vin Crosby from the Weather Show at Vin Crosby on YouTube. And here it is, Bogus Basin, and one of the best February snows we've had in a long time for the ski resort. Fresh powder, and guess what? More on the way tonight. Another 5 to 10 inches possible tonight, and another 4 to 8 inches possible during the day tomorrow. As you can see, plenty of snow up in the high country. I love coming down that run right down through there. That's an epic run. Great powder to be had. And then you can see things are running very steadily here on Deer Point. The lights are on behind, but I wanted to give you a quick forecast here before I go up there and carve some turns. It looks like we have an interesting forecast coming because after several waves of heavy snow, there's a storm system that's going to wrap around California and change the flow of the jet stream. And what's going to happen is it's going to put mild air into play. So I think the snow that's coming tonight for the mountains will start off as snow in the Treasure Valley, maybe an inch, maybe two, but then it's going to change over to rain, and it'll be pretty heavy rains during the day tomorrow. Then as we go on in through tomorrow night, that's when we'll start to see things go a little bit more downhill as the snow levels start to rise. And now snow levels are going to get up above 4,000, 5,000 feet. So that means right here in the parking lot of Bogus Basin, it could be raining at some point over the next 48 hours. And then, with that storm system coming out of California, heavy rains coming into much of the Gem State, Oregon, and California will melt a lot of this heavy snow down in lower elevations, not up here at the higher elevations. But my concern is the rapid runoff. The rains causing the flooding and the snow melting, all that combined, could become a very big mess on steep terrain areas as we go over the next 48 to say 56, 60 hours or so. So that's what's coming our way, but Bogus, you can't go wrong. Another round of snow tonight, 4 to 8 inches, and then during the day tomorrow, another round of snow, 4 to 8 inches, before that snow level starts to rise and we start to get a rain kind of mix at the base, and then snow, I think, still happening at the highest elevation. So a real interesting forecast. Extreme winds are going to come on through. So here's the deal. Snowmobilers, those folks going in the backcountry, avalanche danger couldn't be more extreme with the weather pattern that's developing because of the high winds that are going to set up. We're talking 30, 40, 50 mile per hour winds in the high country, and so that unstable snowpack just will need a little push to come on down. So there's all the weather information you need. Again, I think it's going to be mostly rain in the Treasure Valley, maybe a little bit of snow to start things off, but then it should go over to rain, and then a lot of rain coming down. So you're going to see localized street flooding. You're going to have giant puddles, potholes. It's going to be disgusting. Up here, more heavy snow, but this will have a little bit more water content to it, and then possibly even a change over to rain briefly here before it goes back to snow going in towards Friday. So a lot going on with the weather pattern. I am going to make do with the light here and get out and get some skis and hit the slopes. All right, I'm meteorologist Vin Crosby from the Weather Show at Vin Crosby. I made it down the slopes without breaking any bones, but I can see why everybody has been saying this has been some of the best snow they've ever skied. And you can see it here. I mean, it's just perfect crystallization for the light, fluffy snow. The epic champagne powder you hear about at some of those big resorts. But the way the winds are coming in with this system and previous systems, they were coming straight off the northwest with moisture. And that's not a very wet pattern for us. And so the snow was becoming lighter and very fluffy. And I got to attest, I've been skiing since I was 12. I've skied a lot. This night at Bogus Basin has been the best snow I've ever experienced in my life. I mean, you come down, you had every place was like about a foot of powder, and then occasional, with numerous and great frequency, 3-foot bumps that you just wouldn't bounce off, you'd float through. Just great stuff today. My legs are burning. This is only the second time out this year, but so thankful. Met up with a good friend, Rob. his son Barrett.
All right,
Big Air Barrett is what I'm going to call him. This guy was 12 years old on that snowboard, and they were snowboarders, and they were flying. It was a fun thing to see. And then also got to meet Rob's sister Teresa, not that sister Teresa, but you know what I mean. And wonderful, wonderful family. And boy, the family, her son actually works up here at Ski Patrol here at the mountain. So a good night tonight at Bogus Basin. The snow, as you can see, is coming down about 2 to 4 inches going on in to midnight. Another 3 to 5 after midnight, and then another possibly 4 to 8, 5 to 10 tomorrow. Now, earlier forecast still sticking with it. Going to be a changeover to rain down in the lower elevations. A lot of rain in the valley, and that snow level is going to climb to at least 4,000 feet. Wouldn't surprise me if it gets a little higher with the system that's going to come on in about 48 hours out of California. You're going to hear all kinds of nasty flooding reports and mudslides, rock slides out of California. Well, that moisture is going to move on in and get up here into the Pacific Northwest. And there goes my light blowing over in the wind. So that's it here. Let me grab that because you really got to see my well-lit face. Well, maybe not. I'll do it down here. It's really scary. Real scary. I'm going to go and head down the road. Hopefully I can make it home down Bogus Basin Road with all this fresh snow that's out.